Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another reading. This time it's on Miley Cyrus. She has a new song, Flowers, coming out. I think it's this Friday. And then her album was announced for March, which I think it's called Never Ending Summer or something like that, or Endless Summer, something like that. So, or the summer that never ends, some shit like that. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at her new album, her new song, and what's going on. I also want to look at the tea between her and Liam because she's releasing the song on Liam's birthday, and the lyrics we have are "I can love me better." So I'm like, are you throwing shade? So I kind of want to see what's going on with her, but first I want to see if she's throwing shade or not. All right. So remember, these readings are all legend for entertainment only, and let's get started. She feels like he did the bare minimum. Period. Drag him, sis. The death card is a death and rebirth. So this is a rebirth for her. And she's definitely feeling different. And she wants to reintroduce herself with the audience, which makes sense. New album cycle. I get that. But I also think she wants to change the narrative of what her past relationships were. The Eight of Pentacles is about low effort on his part. And the Six of Pentacles is unreliability, unaccountability, someone who's not dependable, and someone who doesn't follow their end of the bargain. So to me, I know a lot of people feel like she switched and changed, but I think you're going to find out through a lot of lyrics and through a lot of things that she's doing, maybe even interviews, who knows, but I think it's going to be more subliminal because it's giving me Taylor Swift where it's like more subliminal. I think you're going to realize that he changed a lot more than she did because the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles means like this isn't how you used to be either. And the Eight of Pentacles to me is like, you didn't put any effort in. You were just, but like, to me, I see that as like, he was very much like, I'm not compromising. This is what I want. And even though this isn't what we agreed on, this is what I want. Like, I feel him very stubborn, trying to ground her. He's an earth sign, right? Just trying to pull her down. Oh my God. Miley had a lot of regrets and was, I see her like punishing herself and feeling like she made a lot of mistakes with him. And I feel like she felt like she was the problem. The Devil card and the Two of Swords, the Ace of Swords. There are so many things I regretted, so many things I could have done differently. But I think recently she's really reevaluated and realized I wasn't the fucking problem, you were. To me, there's some sort of change. A switch has flipped where she's been like, wait, you put that on me, but that was you. I think that she's learned a lot about herself through her newer relationships. I think she was able to pinpoint a lot of the patterns of behavior that she was having in relationships, and it made her go back to her ex. They were married, right? Ex-husband. It made her go back to Mr. Mama's and be like, oh, this is not, it was you. It was you the whole time. Yeah, it's a battle for control. It's like you were like a dad and you were like controlling. And the Six of Wands and the Four of Pentacles is like, I was putting so much into you to make you look amazing. I was trying to be perfect for you to look amazing and for you to be propped up. I was trying to make you a star, but at the end of the day, I was the star and you didn't like that I was the star. I think that you're going to find out that a lot of her wild and crazy moments with like Wrecking Ball and all that other stuff, like that time period with the tongue and everything and the twerking, I think you're going to realize, I wonder if there's going to be a song talking about that. I wonder if she's going to self-reference like Wrecking Ball or some sort of iconic moment from the past. It seems like there's a song here or just a vibe, maybe a video, I don't know, maybe an interview, something here where I see her being like giving context to something that we didn't have context to, where it's almost like she was completely rebelling, not only because of Hannah Montana, but because of her feeling trapped in her relationship. The Fool, the Chariot, and the Nine of Cups is like, I'm finally getting what I want, freedom, and I am doing whatever I want. It's almost like she was doing it to piss him off. It's like everything she was doing was a motivation to piss him off. He wanted her to be something that, and then she was just like, oh, I'm not going to be that. I'm going to be the total opposite. It was like so rebellious. Yep, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands reverse, and King of Wands. It was almost like she wanted to say all of the wrong things because everything she said was wrong. She felt like everything she did and said for him and to him was wrong. No matter what I do, you're mad. No matter what I do, you're upset. You take things too serious. You have no sense of humor. Everything is to this, to that. Nothing's ever good enough. And then it's her. She was just like, I'm going to say everything wrong and do everything wrong. And I really feel like this album, I feel like is really a self-reflection for her, where she's like, oh, girl, I am realizing what I've done and why I did it. And it all stems back to him. Like, he's a Capricorn, right? It all stems back to the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords upright, and the Knight of Pentacles too. She really thought that she was the fucking problem. There's a part of her that was like, yeah, I get it. I'm wild and crazy. I'm the problem. Like, I totally get it. Like, it was me. I get it. But now she's like, actually, no. It wasn't fucking me. It was fucking you. What the fuck? That's what I'm seeing. I also think she's realized a lot of her relationships post breakup or divorce, whatever they were. I think it was divorce. Anyways, post separation from him, I think she's realized how she sabotaged a lot of her new connections because of this, the trauma. Anytime someone gets close and she feels cagey, she runs from them. Magician, Two of Wands, or Ten of Swords, or she'll cause friction and cause fighting because of that. Like, to me, there was such a resistance to people controlling her because of that. She can't be tamed, mama. I also think that there's something to be said. I don't know if he said this to her or someone said this to her, but there's a feeling of her being like, I need to be the most successful person on the planet and make money on my own. Someone devalued her and said, you would never be able to make this money on your own, or you would never be able to do this with that, or maybe it's from the Hannah Montana energy. I don't know. All I can tell you is there's someone here that was like, do you really think that you can do this on your own? The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles, which is someone close to her, someone who had a bond with her that she was very close to, who was like, you definitely are not able to make money on your own and do this on your own. Like, you can't do this. Absolutely. And I think for a while she believed it. As far as her family, there's definitely going to be songs about, I think there's going to be songs about her family, especially it's giving her dad, because the Ten of Cups is reversed, the Five of Cups is disappointments, family reversed, Ten of Cups reversed, Nine of Wands, walk in eggshells. There's a bombshell that I think she's going to drop about her family. Maybe her dad, maybe someone else. I think it might be her dad, but there's a bombshell she's going to drop in one of the songs, I think, or in an interview or something. Like, to me, she's walking on eggshells about this. There's a situation she didn't want to touch, but she's like, I think I'm just going to put it on the album. I wonder if it's a title of her song or something. Miley is very emotional. This is her sensitive era. I would be shocked if she didn't go on, like, Call Her Daddy again and just, like, start talking about her feelings and her emotions and cry. I think we're going to get interviews with her crying. Because the Hangman is reversed, the Ace of Wands reversed, the Page of Swords. She is totally going over her history. This feels more like a memoir. Like, this feels like an autobiography of, like, what she went through and what she experienced. This is a purge, an emotional purge for her with her trauma. Yeah, I didn't want to say this. I didn't want to let go of this. I've held this really tightly. She's revealing secrets. A lot of secrets that she's kept. The Knight of Swords, the Justice card reverse, and the Eight of Wands. I think maybe she's gone to therapy recently, but I think she's really healed a lot of her wounds. And Justice being reversed tells me that someone that hurt her got their just desserts recently. There's a song about karma, I think, because I'm seeing the karma song by what's the girl with the cats? Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. She dates the men all the time. Oh my god, Taylor Swift, sorry. I just said her name and I forgot it again. I've seen her song Karma, Taylor's song Karma, and the Justice card is reversed about things not going in your favor, and then the Star is reversed, which is like an embarrassment or someone falling off their pedestal, and the Tower is dramatic catastrophic event, and the Queen of Cups is having no empathy. So if this hasn't happened, it will happen. Someone's going to get karma. that she does not like and has major beef with or has an issue with or did something dirty to her. This could be someone public facing. It could also be someone in the industry, or it could have already happened. But I definitely see like a song about karma or something about karma, and it's involving this person. This person's actually getting theirs. Oh yeah, this is revealing of secrets. You guys are going to get a lot of things about Miley you never knew. I really feel like she's going to be talking about like her emotions and her sensitivity and how people thought she was strong, whatever, and why she was doing what she's doing. You're getting, you know, it's so strange. I feel like this is the anthem of 2023. I've said this for myself. It's my own year in review for myself, what I see for myself. I feel like she's going to go back through her eras and talk about, I wonder if there's going to be a song about her going back through her eras, or self-referential. But I see her going back through her eras and kind of giving you a backstory of what was going on at the time. I think that's what this album is. It's self-reflective, and she's going back and being like, this is what I was dealing with. This is what was going on. This is the context. We missed context for a lot of her behavior, and what America and the public and everything was like making fun of her for and hating her for was actually a trauma response from the trauma that I think she's ready to share. So at least one song I think is going to be about this. So, because it seems like she's like, I'm giving you a reference of what I was going through. Yep, Six of Swords, the internet hadn't, and the public had no idea what I was dealing with at the time, the burdens on my shoulders, and the Four of Swords. She's ready to reveal secrets. Like, she's ready to reveal some really traumatic stuff. Like, this would be like if an artist was going to make a song about, like, divorce, loss, death, heartbreak, cheating, addiction, you know, anything super traumatic, like miscarriages, anything like that, like anything you could think of that's traumatic. That's what I feel like this album might be revealing, like traumatic events in her life that she struggled with. So, it's, to me, this album has a lot of potential to be very in depth, and very like intense. I think that she's gonna shock some people. So let's, come on, Grammy season, but I'm impressed here. I did not expect this to happen. I thought it was going to be a high concept album that was going to be very, I mean, maybe it will be, and it'll just be a few songs like this. I shouldn't speak before it comes out too much, but I was expecting a little bit more camp, which, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some camp. It's Miley, but yeah, because you know what song is playing in my head? Bottom of the Ocean by Miley Cyrus, about her dead cat, or fish. So I just feel like there's just something different about this album. I don't think people are going to expect this. So Miley's in her Adele era, huh? All right. Well, that's kind of what I see. I will do another reading on her after the album comes out, or the song or something. I'll do another one. All right. So remember, these readings are all alleged for intent only. I don't know if I said that earlier, but I'm saying it now. If you guys like that tip, there's a link to my PayPal down below. But on YouTube, it's a heart. It says thanks. You can get money directly. Follow me Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Antphrodite. Until next time, I love you guys.